Okay everybody, we're on our way to Max Patch. This was going to be our last event of the day. We were going to go to Cataloochee Valley and do a video there, but on the way up, a truck and a trailer had jackknifed in the road and it was going to be forever to move it, so I'm not going to get Cataloochee today. We're discussing maybe coming back tomorrow, but we're on our way now up through the community of Crabtree on our way to Max Patch. Max Patch last year is the very first video we ever shot with this camera. It's one of my favorite fall drives. A lot of it's through the woods on a dirt road, and then at the top the views are outstanding. So we're on our way to Max Patch now. We're driving up through Crabtree and gonna enjoy some more fall colors, so stay with us. Driving through the countryside right now. This is actually one of the prettier drives through the country of anywhere in the state that we've been. Up through here, our view's a little obstructed right now, but a lot of nice farms through here, a lot of barns, silos.
Just a good way of life.
Good way of life. Beautiful scenery. I believe a person could be content living back up in here. Split Pine Cove. Some of the street names up through here we've noticed in years past are pretty interesting, pretty mountain sounding. At some point, I think it's on up, we passed Mule Stomp Road.
Yeah.
And I think somewhere up here there's a Copperhead Lane.
I wouldn't want to live on Copperhead Lane.
Yeah, as long as you don't see a copperhead. But just beautiful scenery through here. One of our favorite drives. We've done this for about 3 or 4 falls in a row now. There's Black Bear Court, or Cove, Black Bear Cove.
It's a nice house over. I like that green roof.
Yeah, big old house over there with a big green metal roof on it.
Nice big yard.
And there is Copperhead Road. There it is. Sure, there's probably a few copperheads around. There's Ferguson's Supply and General Merchandise, and you can either turn right and stay on Highway 209, or you can continue straight, which is what we're doing, to head to Max Patch. This road should turn to dirt here before too much longer, a few more miles maybe. But I'm going to let you see just a little bit of the scenery through here. Very pretty. Grain silo over to our right. Somewhere up through here there's a red barn right there below the hillside, and it's just
very pretty.
Yeah, I can't remember how much further it is. There's the barn, I see it over there.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Max Patch straight ahead. It is getting a little bit later in the day. It's about 4:40 p.m. now. So we're just going to catch a sunset at Max Patch tonight. We're going to stay up there until the sun goes down. And hopefully we'll get up there with enough daylight to see the colors, because it's usually very splendid up there. It looks a little muted through here, and I think, like she said, it's because the sun's not getting in too much right now.
Yeah, it's not like it's real bright out.
I think we're fixing to go to a dirt road. Yep, here we are. It's going to stay dirt till we get there. It's a rough road, folks, sorry. Not a very well maintained road at all. But a beautiful drive nonetheless.
It is very pretty, especially if the leaves are turning.
Now you got drop-offs on the right side of you. You want to be very cautious and go pretty slow on this road because you got blind curves as well. Love riding through this forest here. They were just a little less bumpy. Folks, I do apologize for all the dust. We had 3 Jeeps in a row coming down the road basically flying, just trying, I guess, to see how much dust they could kick up. And they did a pretty good job of it, so that's why the video looks so bad right now. This road's worse than I remember it being. It's rough, bouncy. But the scenery at the top makes it worthwhile.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This is definitely a great place to come in October. Folks, I'm about to run out of windshield washer fluid. Every time I clean my windshield off, somebody else comes down the hill and stirs up dust and it gets all over. Probably should have filled that up before we came. Just past Turkey Trot Lane. Some really neat, unique names back up in here. It's starting to cloud up a little bit. I hope we get a good sunset tonight.
I hope so. Colors.
Yes, it is. Very pretty right through here. Folks, I do apologize for the bumpiness. There's not one thing I can do about this road. Is that it?
Ooh, that's pretty right through
Yeah.
there.
That's,
How bright.
that's beautiful.
Wow.
Wow, yeah.
And in case you were wondering, you are 2,262 miles from Los Angeles. You are 709 miles from New York City. Looks like I-40 is 16 miles. Max Patch is 4 miles. And 4G cell service is half a mile from here. So that gives you a little bit of the directions and so forth from here.
Coming into an open and clear area, and I remember last year the views from up here being outstanding. Sun's at a little different angle today, so you're not really seeing the...
Some real pretty color right down it.
Yeah, there it is right here. Might as well stop and get that anyway. So let me come to a stop here. Some very pretty color right here in the foreground. You're looking at the main range of the Great Smoky Mountains, Mount Cameron on the right, Mount Guyot in the middle of your screen. And because this is the evening sun, you really can't see the colors on the mountains. there are two ways to the summit. Once you get to the informational sign, you can go to the left, and obviously this is the easier way, 0.3 miles, or you can go to the right. So we always go to the left anyway, because it's a nice little walk through the woods. Alright, walking up the summit of Max Patch. Not quite to the top, but show you the view looking back into North Carolina. Out there in the distance is Mount Mitchell and the Black Mountains. It's getting windy, so I'm going to talk a little louder. Hopefully it's not coming across too loud, but I've seen what happens before when the wind's blowing. So, as we arrive at the summit, this is the view that awaits us looking back to the west. The Great Smoky Mountains National Park. A lot of room up here on top of Max Patch. You can bring a chair, bring a blanket. Just sit back and relax it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to hang around till sunset. Here's the geological survey marker. Now I would challenge anybody to show me a better view, 360 panorama anywhere. You can come up here for sunrise in that direction, back over to the east in North Carolina, or you can look back down to the Great Smokies for a sunset. And we got some clouds now. It's shaping up to be a good one. So we'll see. It's very windy up here. I apologize. I've got a windscreen on the microphone. I've also got my hand in front of it. So hopefully that's helping. Hope my hand is helping block some of that. Folks, the wind up here is very strong. I'm doing my best to try to shield the microphone from it, but I don't know how good a job I'm doing. But we are getting ready to witness the sunset down behind the Great Smokies from the summit of Max Patch. Move my hand, let you hear how windy it is. This is looking like it's going to be a really nice sunset tonight. It's getting ready to come below the cloud now. And then it'll go down right behind Mount Camber. Alright, we have our special guest, Flat Stanley here, and he's taking in the sunset from Max Patch.
He has had quite a day today, but has enjoyed it.
He says these people's wearing me out on Saturday. He's had 2 full Saturdays in a row. So what is he thinking of this?
He's liking it. He's not liking the cold wind, though.
Yeah, it's cold and
He's
it's
afraid
windy.
he might.
Actually, you probably heard a thing I've said.
Or me.
Yeah, Flat Stanley, let me cover the microphone. Flat Stanley is taking in the sunset here from Max Patch while our dogs are wrapping around the tripod. So what's Flat Stanley thinking about the sunset?
He loves the sunset. Repeated.
He loves the sunset.
He doesn't like the cold wind.
He doesn't like the cold wind, and it is very windy and it's cold up here, folks.
He said it could blow him away.
It could blow him away. So we're going to hold on to him tight, get him back to California safe. And it looks like the sun literally is going to come down on the tip of Mount Cameron right at the fire tower, don't it?
It does.
Okay, well, we're losing the sun behind the cloud, but hopefully it'll come back out the bottom of the cloud, and looks like it's already starting to. And as I thought it would, the sun is coming back. I don't know when I've seen a better sunset in a while. Yeah, Siesta Key sunsets are hard to beat, but I don't know, the sun just looks like a big orange glowing ball right now. Alright, we're going to watch it go down behind the mountain and hopefully get some color cast up off those clouds. Well, Alabama's on the Tennessee 1 yard line, so apparently whoever gets to 60 first is going to win. It's about to be 42-42. I hope Alabama loses. Wow, look at that sun going down.